Hey guys, then we're giving back here for that video. Guys, today we're going to be no-clipping outside of all 32 NFL stadiums in Madden 24 to see how much detail is actually truly put in outside of just the stadiums you see right here, right? So this obviously is a view we can actually see. You see the stadium, the buildings back there. Look on this side, nothing really. So how much detail is actually in these stadiums? Well, today we're going to be going ahead and actually breaking this down. Now, I will tell you one thing, though, is that if you guys have seen my mod series, you know I spend like around 2 to 3 weeks customizing all these things, going in and fixing the textures. So, yeah, it takes a long time, to create the inside textures of all these buildings. So not just, obviously, what we see, but what we don't see. It's amazing how much detail EA Sports puts into this stuff. And with, again, like I said, taking me like 2 to 3 weeks to do it, I kind of grown, a little bit of an understanding of, like, wow, EA actually, it takes them a long time to do. Like this right here. You see this Chicago Bears logo? This is actually, I believe, from Google Images. I want to say, because I've seen this on Google Images before. There's no one who's ever, other than myself here and watching this video, who ever gonna see this picture inside the locker room. It's literally down this corridor logo right there. Absolutely amazing. Let's see what the other locker rooms look like. I believe this is the away ones, or this might be the... Yeah, I think this is the away ones. Alright, so there's nothing really in these. Wait, hey, hold up. No, I thought we had a corridor. We don't have a corridor there. And then over here, there is this one, which is actually just nothing. Okay, well, you know what? Kind of wanted to see if there was anything there. Not anything there. Alright, so let's look at the outside of this stadium. So, starting off right away, we have Chicago Bears Stadium, which, pretty obvious, pretty simple here. Actually, wow, I didn't realize how big this outside stadium was. Alright, I'm trying to get my camera angles correct as I go through this. But if we go inside, and I'm not sure if they're going to give me a correct angle. Let me try to do I'm going to have to go slowly for this. So inside here, we actually do have the concession stands. As you can see, we have EA Sports all over, logos like crazy. We have the food, the pretzels, the beer, all that kind of good stuff. We have stadium sponsors, so... nice, pretty nice. And the reason why I think is because a lot of this is textured, so when they show an aerial shot of this, like for cutscenes, they could actually have, these things in there. So all of these places outside of that, though, are just simply, not textured. But, for the most part, it's still cool, because, again, these are areas that you're not seeing personally. But EA Sports does take the time to actually customize these and texture these, which I think is a really cool idea / concept. Because, again, they take a long time to do. And then we have the parking lot. Oh my gosh, why did they put... I don't know why they put reflective textures on all the car windows. That just seems really pointless in my opinion, but okay. And then we have this right here, which is not fully textured. And you're going to see this as we go through these stadiums, that there are some areas where they just gave up on it, okay? There are some areas where they just go, okay, whatever, we're not going to texture that crap. But there are areas where they do texture that crap. I don't know why I said crap, but this, I believe, is a real-life thing. I have to think. This looks like an airstrip. I believe this is an airstrip for, like, an airport. I've never been to Chicago or the Bears Stadium, so I'm not sure 100%. And I apologize throughout this video if I do go ahead and butcher something like, oh, you should know exactly what that is. That's a, common thing people know. Like, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a newbie when it comes to this kind of stuff. But, let me get you a little higher up here so we can get more of an aerial shot. There we go. That should give us a more of an aerial shot here. And it's funny because, like, if we're really looking at this, by the way, I do have this set. I have this set to 1500 by 1500, like the ratio of the map. So technically speaking, you could technically go over there and see every little detail in the corners. But I don't know how much before Madden crashes. So I'm trying to work within Madden's range here. I tried to put it at 1300, and the game almost crashed on me. So keep that in mind, that this game is not really made to have someone go out here and do all this kind of stuff. I mean, there's the stadium we were just in. But it's amazing how much EA has textured this outside of the stadium that's really just not even seeable by the general public. I mean, no one's going to look outside the stadium and see how much texture and time they put and effort they put into this. This takes a long time for them to do. This is not something that's very simple and easy. And again, it's amazing how much detail EA puts into this stuff. And yes, there is a joke to be made of, you know, they put this much time into the outside of the buildings, and they don't put this much time into the gameplay. And there is a joke to be made, let's be honest. But it's just amazing how much detail is actually in these stadiums here that really never gets shown or even talked about when, like, EA, what do you, like, bro, look at this building. This is a fully textured, okay, maybe not, it's just a fun, okay. See, that's what I expected. Okay, let me go ahead and stress this enough. I expected when I did this video, when I'm doing this video, that 99% of buildings are going to be hollow. That means is not like hollow is in the inside of the building is gone. It's that there's only the outside of the buildings you actually are able to see. Because, what kind of, I guess, 2D structures, they would call them, right? 2D, not 3D structure. This is a 2D structure. On the front, you can see it. The side, you can see it. But you can see in the end, it's literally just a plane. Right? And if we go over here, you can see the exact same concept. Where this is literally just like a picture. It's like a picture, and that's it. That's what I expected. But that's simply not the case for some of these buildings. Not every building is perfect where you can, you know, obviously it's 3D. But a lot of these buildings are. And a lot of these buildings that are 3D simply are not even being looked at / seen by anybody. Even the cameras around, you know, the buildings. So like this one. This is a 3D. Okay, maybe EA. Oh, all of it? Wait, hold up. I thought these were 3Ds. Yeah, this one is 3D. So some of them are 3D. This building right here in front of us is 3D. Which means that there's textures around the whole entire building. Obviously inside there's nothing. But on the outside of the building there is actually textures all the way around. So again, it's just really cool and unique that they did all this. And we have a Ferris wheel over there. So let's go ahead now and get on to the next stadium. I'm not trying to spend too long on these stadium, but I'm going to give, you know, enough credit / breakdown of each one. Let's get it, guys.